Hi campers. Been a while. Sort of slacked off a little bit. A couple of days last week it was really hot in the evening. There are a couple of other days with another bullshit excuse. Some other not as good excuses. A couple of moderate excuses, and then I think a couple more bullshit excuses. Long and short of it is, I don't think I've been for a walk for about a week and a half, which is not good. On the plus side, there is £7 less of me to love, which is a good thing. But yeah, quite a bit more to, quite a long way to go. If I lay out a couple of rulers on my little app and follow my weight progress, it'll be mid-November before I'm down to the weight that I want to be down to. The weight I want to get down to is 16.5 stone. So from where I am to where I want to be, you can sum up all the exercise I'm doing in a goal to get fat, which doesn't sound like a great goal. When it's to go from obese to fat, I suppose it's slightly better. So yes, I'm exercising to get fat. Nothing much else to report. Although, yeah, Sue and I got divorced last week. Only for about an hour, but we were cross. Fuming.
0.5 miles in 9 minutes 6 seconds. Average pace 18 minutes 12 seconds per mile.
I don't know if you heard that or just me, but I was being interrupted by my digital coach. The one, by the way, who thinks that digging a pond isn't exercise. It's a fucker. Yes, so Sue and I, big row. All sorted now, all done and dusted. So, yeah, there's nothing to be gained by dragging it up and going into why I was right. And I might not have been, I think I was. I suppose that's the point of an argument, isn't it? You think you're right. I mean, I have had arguments where I know I'm wrong, and I just feel like an argument. And winning an argument, when you know you're wrong, is immensely satisfying. It does make you seem a little bit of a tosser. So I try and dial it back. My pond's coming along swimmingly. When I started out my pond project, I envisaged? Yeah, look that up in the dictionary. I envisaged something about 6 foot by 4 foot was the goal, and then 1.5 feet deep. Soon found out, was told, advised that a couple of foot and a half deep isn't deep enough. I've got to be at least a metre. I got down to 70 centimetres, went down to 80, and then finally, a couple of days ago, finally got down to 90 centimetres, which is where it's staying. The dimensions, on the other hand, have gone a little bit squiffy. Like I said, it was meant to be 6 foot by 4 foot. It's actually 10 foot by 6 foot. So what I've dug myself is a decent sized hot tub. And for a moment yesterday, as I was sitting in it, I was thinking, do you know what? Bollocks to frogs and newts. This would actually be a cracking hot tub. But then there's the chlorine and they've got to cover and keeping the leaves out of it. So back to plan A. But yeah, so rather than a small town, I've put together what will be a thriving metropolis for the amphibians of Cubbit, which I'm quite pleased with. The lawn on the other side is coming along. I've got some weeds in it, which the only way I can get rid of them is on my hands and knees, which is fine. Getting up, not so much, but getting down, they're a piece of piss. And I have it on good authority that my father-in-law has some pond liner, which is good, because the size of this pit that I've dug, I'll be looking at a fair chunk of cash to get pocket money. Give me money. A fair chunk of cash to get pond liner for the pond that I've dug. So hopefully he has got enough and will accept a nominal donation in exchange for it. But yeah, so that's that. So the sort of the 3 stages of the lawn, the major stages of the garden, the back garden. So the lawn, the pond, and the little, I don't know, and I will never know whether it's called a pergola or pergola, a pagoda, but whatever it is, at the top of the garden. That's project number 3, but at the moment it's just been a dumping ground for all the other shit. So lawn is just about done. It needs a footpath, it needs a shed, really needs a shed, but we'll have to see about that. I'm going to tackle this. I'm going to tackle this slope. Not so steady in the old feet. Yeah. So, where was I? Yeah, lawn is done. Pond is dug. Needs liner. Needs plants. Then needs some slabbies around the edge. Get some grass around it. And then there's the pergola bit. Pagoda. We've covered that. So once that bit's done, I'll have some semblance of a back garden 4 years after I've moved in. So that's where I am. This walk, it was only a short one. I was on 8,200 steps, and I thought I'm going to have to get up to the 10,000 at least once. I have been doing, even though I haven't been doing my big walks, I have actually been getting around sort of 8,000 to 9,000, sometimes 10,000 steps just around the house. It's amazing the distance I'll cover, particularly if someone phones me. If you phone me, that's it, I'm up and down, pacing. So if you want to help me lose weight, phone me, because I can't sit down on the phone. But no, I'm at, I have to stop to read, 9,802 steps. So 200 steps to go. So I should do it. So I'll do my 10,000, which is good. So that's all. See ya.